Face It Production, Bamboo Me. This is a Lion Eye View segment. Life's journey.
Yes, again, my name is Emmett Young. I am a drummer and a farmer, organic farming. I do organic farming straight up. Everything I do is organic.
All right, here we go.
Introduction documentary about metal, liberty, lifestyle of Emmett Young, aka Metal, in Belize country.
Yeah, so here is my nursery where I have all my ceiling beds. This is the passion fruit, because passion fruit, you must have passion to grow it. So I have a passion for growing food in general, but passion fruit, I'm having fun with it. So see, these are some of the ceiling that I have that need to go in bags. So what I would do, I would come to my nursery, I have them there before I put them in the bag. I will look for the more or less the bigger ones, and I just dig in with my finger, get his root, see the root there, open a little hole inside the bag there, put him in, and you know, start him. Sometimes I get a little bit more dirt. Yeah, this dirt is mixed with rotten cocoon chunks and some soil in beds. This is the passion fruit. That is really good because you must have passion to grow it.
Water,
so I have a passion for growing food in general, but passion fruit, so this is I'm having fun with it. Can here. So set them right here. These are some of the ceiling that I have that need to go in bags. So what I would do, I would come to my nursery, I have them there before I put them in the bag. I would look for the more or less the bigger one.
Lion Eye View TV. This is the Lion Eye View TV. Anytime you see me, I'm always bridging that gap you see. From Corozal to PG, Addis Ababa to Belize City. Always in some kind of industry.
This is a Face It production. Lion Eye View TV, Seraphim. This is an introduction documentary about metal, liberty lifestyle of Emmett Young, aka Metal, in Belize country. Emmett is from Gales Point, Manatee, a farmer and a professional djembe drum player, a drum maker. He also sings folk songs, Creole folk songs about Belize, rolling around the moonlight, fertility dance. Visit Metal at the Maroon Creole Drum School in Gales Point, Manatee. He's a master teacher, master player, and also studied in Guinea, East Africa. Metal live, eat and drink and sleep farming. He has a passion for growing passion fruits, grapefruits, breadfruits, all different type of fruits, banana and other crops. Emmett is the founder of Drums Not Gun. He's inspirational to all, a role model to many youths and teaching them drum skills to all, a bona fide virgin, blessed heart of love, a lion from Zion, respect in our aspect and our beloved, keep the ancestors in eye and eye. This is a Lion Eye View TV. I subscribe to this channel if you love this content. Be blessed. Could you tell us how you got started?
Making the drums?
Yes, yes.
Oh, well, actually, I've been making drums since make my first drum when I was 13 years old. And I learned from a brother from the village here named Irvin Vernon. He was like the main drum maker at the village. And he was a friend of my dad. He was like son of the family. And so we used to go by his yard and go and play drums, so, and watch him make the drum. So one day I says I need to make my own drum, and I get a piece of wood and I started making drums. Actually, the first drum I made was out of coconut wood. So anyway,
That's much more better.
I've been making drums since 13 years old. I make my first drum. I've been playing drums since I'm 8, and I made my first drum when I was 13. Actually, we had a brother here in the village. His name was Irvin Vernon, and he was the key drum maker of the village.
Okay.
So we used to go to his house. He had a house where he called the drum house, house of drums. He would have a lot of different drums in there, and then he would pull them out and we would play. And one day I says I need to make my own drum, so I went and I find a piece of wood, which was a piece of coconut chunk. So my first drum I made was out of coconut wood. And when I finished carving my drum, I was so proud. I walked through the whole village to show off my drum. It was so bragging to show that I make my own drum. And then a brother gave me a piece of deer skin. And then Mr. Irvin, he helped me to put the skin on. And from there on, I started to make drums. Mostly samba drums.
Okay.
And then I venture out and says there must be more, so I see. Actually, I make a drum that I call sabaya, which is a cross between a sambai and a djembe. I never see djembe before. I just create something and I give it a name, sabaya. And then
you name it yourself?
Yeah.
What sabaya means?
I just come up with that name.
Sabaya.
Yeah, just from the
energy and the vibes.
Yeah, from the sambai, sabaya. And then after a brother come from New York, and he had a djembe. That was my first time I see a djembe.
This is a djembe you're looking at right here.
And then I said I'm going to make a djembe. And I started to make djembe, but then I didn't know how to string them up, because we used to tighten our drum with pegs. And then I also get the opportunity to went to New York with a dance company named Ibolite Dance Company from Punta Gorda, where I was the lead drummer. And when I went there, I said I can't come back without a djembe. So my first djembe, I get it on Harlem.
Harlem, New York?
Yeah.
Okay, what year was that?
That was in 1994.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was a Senegalese djembe. I still have that djembe there. That djembe is in PG, but I still have it. My first djembe. Then I went again in the States in 95. And then I met a guy from Burkina Faso. And he showed me how to tighten the djembe with. And then after that, I start and learn how to string up djembe and tighten them. String up like a djembe. Even the sambai drum now, we string it up like a djembe.
Okay.
Instead of using peg, because you can get more leverage, more tighter on the drum.
More sound.
Yeah, more tight, yeah. So we've been using the djembe technique, which is called a Mali weaving. So over the years, I make hundreds of drums, maybe to the 1,000 now, because it's a long time making drum.
drums.
It's an old one that old carver used to use around here, and he gave me these tools.
What is the name of it again?
Adze. They used to use this for making dories. You see, and the bug is inside the wood, so you got to catch them and boil the wood. They like the sugar in the wood. Sometimes that's why you see the holes are inside the wood, because you have some bugs that bore it. But yeah, this is an adze. This is a really nice tool. You can shape up your ball from the outside. This is to work on the outside, on your ball and your foot of the drum. Yeah. Antique.
Yes, I. And name the different type of drums. You say you make different type of drums, right?
Yeah, actually, I make my first drum that I start making was a samba drum, which is, if you notice, is shaped a little different from the djembe.
Mm-hmm.
I have that the one over there. Could you please pass it? So when they are finished without the skin, they look like this. This is a samba drum, and the ball and the foot, you notice, is more down to the bottom, so the ring come up here instead of halfway like the djembe. The ring is here, and he is straight, almost shaped like a gas tank that you use for your stove. Almost can drink water. See, it's inside. It's nice and clean in there. And soon I will put on the skin. See the skin right here for here. You see? So this is a samba drum. This one here I'm working is a djembe. I make samba drum. I make djembe drum. I make also kinkini, which is a West African drum. There's a family of three of them. We have the dundumba, which is the big one.
Dundun, that's like the bass.
Yeah, the big one, the dundun. Then we have the kinkini. And then we have the sangban. So the middle one is the dundunba. The little one on the end there is called the kinkini. And the other one on the end, in the middle, the middle size one is called the sangban. And traditionally, those drums are played one person to one drum. That is original style, village style. One person with one drum playing on the side with a bell. Right. This style here, when you have three of them together, it's called ballet style, and it's one person is trying to imitate three people.
Oh.
So automatically the bell is gone. So you lost some conversation there, because one person can do what three people can do, because the bell also needing the music to. The bell is what evoke the spirit. Wow. So that's what's up with that drum. Then I make sabaya drum, which I invent, the sabaya.
You create that one?
Yeah.
That have what type of shape? Similar shape or?
That have a cross between a djembe and a sambai, but he have two balls. He would have one ball here, then it gets small in there, then another ball, then half again.
Okay.
And that's a sabaya.
So how you come up with that idea?
Well, I just made it be creative and know that it must be some other, thing that I can do with the drum and make different drum that have different songs. So I create that one. And that was also tightened with pegs like the sambai. And then eventually when I learned to do the mali weaving like the djembe, I started to make them with the djembe style.
All right.
Weaving. I also can make segundo, which is from the Garifuna bank of drums, and I also make the primero. So the segundo is just the low drum, the bass one, and the primero is the lead drum.
Okay.
I make those one too. and I also make Bokonabe djembe, which it comes from Burkina Faso and Senegal.
Okay.
And I also make Barabu, which is from a bank of drums from Senegal too. Bokona, Barabu.
Yes, I am Seraphim L. This is the Lion IFU TV. I have a special guest, magnificent brother, very educational and very creative. His name is Emmett Young. He's a drum maker and also a farmer. Could you introduce yourself, my brother?
Yes, again, my name is Emmett Young. I am originally from Gales Point, Manatee. My African name, if you want to call me, is Pupa Jubate.
What that mean?
That just means elder with wise and have not a knowledge. So that name was given to me in Guinea, Conakry, Pupa Jubate, because Jubate is a family of line of Griot of Jeleba, that they are storytellers through their music. So that is my Guinea family when I go there. So like I say, I'm originally from Gales Point, Manatee, and my name is Emmett Young, and I run the Maroon Creole Drum School. I work closely with the National Creole Council of Belize, and I also work with youths, and I'm also the founder of Drums Not Guns, where we promote non-violence through music, art, and culture.
How long you been doing this? How long everything been manifesting for years, since
So
years?
I've been running the drum school over 25 years.
Okay.
And Drums Not Guns was founded over 15 years ago. And I work with youths. I love to work with youths and see them transform themselves. I've been making drums over 30 years since I've been making drums, and playing drums as well. I do presentation, I do shows. I have a band called Talawala Vibration Band, where we do shows and presentation, mostly educational. So we don't do much bar shows. We do mostly schools and resorts and locally in villages. Yes.
Yes, I give thanks. To reach Guinea now, how was the experience? How did the people receive you? What kind of experience did you get? And did you learn different technique?
Yes, so the first, I reached into Guinea airport about 3 o'clock in the night, and went through the custom and everything. And the brother that was sponsoring the trip, he was already in Guinea, so they was out there waiting for me. And I had taken a long time to come through the airport because I had lost all my luggage. My luggage never arrived, only my little bag, because I was taking rope, I was taking hammocks and Drums Not Guns t-shirt to give to the family and people. So they never reached. But anyway, I managed to get out the airport, and they picked me up and took me to where we were staying, because they had rented a little place. And after that, the same next day in the evening, they took me, his brother had a christening. And when you go to the christening there, it's always, they have drums, the music. They play drum, djembe, and guitar, and the family were playing music. So one of the younger brother, he was playing 2 djembe.
Yeah.
And I never just was meeting him, and officially, and he come play, he says. He gave me the djembe, but I was a little bit reluctant because I was just new to there.
Scene.
And finally I take the djembe and I play with him. That was my first experience in Guinea, was playing with one of the sons. He was 24 at the time, but man, the guy they play on such a level was amazing.
Scene.
And that same night, actually, it was a big concert. They have many djembe groups, and they invite me to go to the the concert. They say, you don't want to go to the concert. I tell them, no, I don't want to go to that concert because this is playing with guitar and different stuff, not lone drums. They say, you have to come to this and see. So I decided to go, and when I went, man, the drumming that these different groups, they had about 7 groups that was presenting, man, it was amazing. They blew my mind away. So that actually really set the stage for me to be in Guinea and Guinea-Conakry. The culture is deep, it's everywhere.
Lot of love.
And a lot of love. So, you know, everybody, when they find out what I'm doing there, that I come to study drumming, everybody want to teach me, you know. So it was overwhelmed. But one thing I find out there, if you with a family, nobody overstep the bound. They respect that I was with this family, so they don't come and try to drag me away.
Yeah, they come to the family, ask permission first.
Yes, exactly. So that was one thing I've learned about Africa.
Courtesy, good courtesy.
Right.
Hospitality.
Exactly. So Africa remind me a lot of how my village used to be 35 years ago.
And this is Gales Point, Manatee, where we are right now.
Yes. So the culture is still intact in Africa like it used to be.
Raw.
That's how it used to be in my village, you know. The family, they respect each other. The women, they would get together and have meetings when you go to the drum show. When the drum show or the drum practice finish, everybody don't just walk away. They sit around and then they have meeting. Everybody get turned to talk, how they feel, what they like, what they didn't like, what can change.
Yes, I.
So that for me was really deep. Africa is really deep.
Yes, I.
It make I grow so much, and I never would be the same.
Yes, I.
You know, the brother them they don't think about short-term relationship. They think about long. So they are very trustworthy, reliable. You know, and they want to keep your friendship for a long time. So up to this day, right now, I still have people that are calling me. They want to come here to Belize. They want me to come back to Africa. And just the love is just there, man. Africa deep.
Yes,
Stuff like that. No, they don't tell you the good thing about Africa. It's pure love.
Yes, I.
Even when I went to the village in Africa, the people in the village, all the family, when they find out that I was not originally from Guinea, that I come from another country, they all want to feed me. So I get a little bit scared because, you know,
you eat food from everybody.
Everybody want to feed me, and I was a little bit worried, you know, that they would get jealous. But no, it's just natural.
Courtesy.
Yeah, the courtesy. And when you go to the house, the first thing they would offer you, they say, come and eat, then they give you water. And after they give you water, food. It's never alcohol. So that for me was a big eye-opener. When we have party in Belize, a lot of times, people think it's up to be always alcohol involved. I go to party there, you see no alcohol, and everybody having fun, no fight. It's amazing, man. I love Africa. I go back in a heartbeat.
Yes, I.
Yeah, I love it, love it, love it. I tell people.
Yes, I. So returning back to Belize, Central America, how was the experience reaching back Belize from the experience that you experienced over there, and what did you wanted to share with the native?
Well, actually, when I get back to Belize, I come back with a lot of fire. the light was bright, you know. And so when I get here and wanted to share all the knowledge with the people and the brothers them, I was a little bit disappointed because I thought they would grasp to it more. I thought they would really like, wow, he come back, he's fresh. Come, let's go learn what he learns, you know. But everybody was just laid back, and to me, they didn't really care much, you know. So I didn't see the fire. So the fire, I actually, when I come back to Belize, I get a little bit depressed. Because when I talk to people about Africa, only a few people could have relate or understand.
Yes,
so that make me a little bit depressed.
Yeah.
But then what really saved the day, because I was this time in Punta Gorda and I have a lot of youths from the youths and drums not guns. They were the one that grasped the knowledge more. When I have drumming in the park on Saturday, they would come out, man, and I just share what I learned with a lot of them, and they suck it up. They suck it up.
Yeah, man.
So some of these youths, they're still playing the drums today, and you know, every time I enter PG, you know, I try to organize something, either a show or try to get to the park so we can jam out. And they keep on asking me to, hey, when you gonna come? When something come up, let's go to the Lobster Fest. Let's go to, you know, agriculture show to play. So I try to make that effort to be with them and to support the drumming, because this really free up the youths. Is part of what keep them grounded and keep them from violence and stuff like that.
Yes, I give thanks, my brother, for this wonderful interview. Much blessing and success, respect and respect in all aspects. You know, education is the key in enlightening the youths, because they are the future. You see, so we have to give thanks for you as a brother, as an elder, as a teacher.
Yes,
you know, and keep it up. You know, and may the Almighty give you more life and strength to maintain and carry on this journey. Have the ancestors holding the eye up in and eye self, you know.
Yes,
so we give thanks. I give thanks for you as well, and like I said, enough respect. Blessed.
Yeah, man.
So this river is what?
This is the Soda Creek.
Soda Creek River.
Yeah.
Man, look how beautiful this.
Soda Creek River.
Look how beautiful
and
this.
The next name is Plantation River.
The next name is
The whole name, original name is Plantation River.
All right.
This. Original name is Plantation River.
All right. But they call it Solar Creek now.
Yeah.
Look at this water, nice, man. Make I want to take and dip now.
It's nice.
Yeah.
And over there is it.
Feel the eye and eye. Enjoying the ambience. Enjoying the ambience. Tune in. Eye. Eye.
Yeah, boy, Namuchula. Yeah, boy, Namuchula. Ay, Muchula. I gonna make plantation for ask Miss Kelly because me over. I gonna make plantation for ask Miss Kelly because me over. I gonna make plantation for ask Miss Kelly because me over. I gonna make plantation for ask Miss Kelly because me over. I gonna make plantation for ask Miss Kelly because me over. By doing this, you're just helping the plants. Oh yeah. So you have less to feed.
I see.
You see, some like the little maga one here, you can even take them out because it's already have too much sticks. Yep.
You'll bring it more fatter.
Yeah. You get more cassava too because it have less to feed. You see a lot you have to feed those.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so that's what it is happening right here at Metto's farm. This is Metto's farm. You can't be shy to prune the trees.
What kind of tree is this?
This is a jackfruit.
All right.
Yeah, he haven't bare yet, but he's working on it. It gonna come up. Yeah.
Jackfruit.
Yeah, jackfruit. So this is the passion fruit. Again, this is my first vine that I had. That over there was the seedling bed, but all the seedling come from starting from here. This is the key to the passion fruit farm. And here you can see we have a lot of fruits. And we just get some rain, so they're supposed to now be full in. I already been getting now, but now they're going to full more faster because they need the rain so they can fatten up. Yeah, and again, it's always important to prune your trees. So when you have your limbs, anywhere from 8 to 15 leaves, you want to clip the head so that he put fresh limbs, and you also stimulating the tree. That way the tree can, you know, when you stimulate it, you want to put flowers instead of just lone leaves. See, we have some lovely fruit here.
Yes, I. Beautiful. Beautiful. And this is a vine. It grows on a vine.
Yes. And these are cuttings that I would be sprouting later today. You see?
We plant them. You could plant from the cuttings and you could plant from the seed.
Right. See, and I cut them like two leaves, so that it's strong to put the root. But this way is not the best recommended way to plant passion fruit. You don't want to put a palapas and let it run all over it, because if you're going to pollinate by hand, it's very difficult to get to the flowers, and also to prune the limbs and all the sucker that is growing from the root. This is the passion fruit again. These are some younger vines. They're all bearing. And when you start from root, starting from the root, see my root here?
All right.
From here all the way up to where you reach to the bamboo in there, you don't want to have no other limbs. And so all your limbs come from the top here, so that the tree actually don't have no other limbs to feed from the bottom up.
And it don't sit on the ground. Yeah.
And you don't want the actual tree or the fruit, you don't want it to sit on the ground, because you're going to get fungus. If you notice, this already a bit low, so this should have clipped a long time, but because I have so much to do, sometimes you just get out of hand. But you know, we come back in later and we would take them. And some of these, because they are strong and hard, you can also use that for your sealing, to start your prune, your plant. And this is some vine here. Same method, more fruit. Sometimes the fruit, they are different sizes. You have at least I know at least 4 different variety of passion fruit, and some are smaller than some are sweeter than some. And yeah, you see those beautiful babies. This already is a full one, but I just sometimes left them till they get all the way yellow.
All right. When it's yellow, that's when it's ready.
Yes.
All right. So you could pop it off the tree and it'll ripe on itself?
Yes, you can pop it off the tree when it's full and it would continue ripe. So when you are reaping, sometimes it's best to just pull them from the tree, so you have them ripe. So by the time you get them to your market, they are already fully yellow ripe. And
explain this here to me.
So actually, if you notice, you have some little bulb here. This is actually your flowers. You see, it's hard when you touch it. And so this probably not going to open today, but maybe by tomorrow this flower would open. And actually the passion fruit flower only open after midday. After 12 o'clock you're going to see them opening up. So that's the only time you would be able to pollinate. In the morning you would never see a passion fruit flower open.
Educational.
And again, you want to clip your ends when you see them so long, hitting to the ground. You don't need them to go all the way to the ground. If you see this, notice this fruit here, should not be on the ground here, because it can cause the tree to get fungus and also rotten before it's full. You can also take this little thing here and you can attach it. You can actually attach it so it gets off the ground, because they like to hang but not lie on the ground, you see. And these little tails, they are very strong, so that would hold up the fruit, and the fruit prefer to be up. I have 2 tools. I have the brush, and this is a tools never invented by me. Sorry, I don't remember the name of the brother that taught me about passion fruit. But if you are seeing this video, I have a lot of respect for you. I'm really bad with names, so I appreciate that you share with me. But so you can use the brush. The brush is very slow when you have a lot of pollen. So you would take your brush, you would get underneath this guy here, and you see the pollen, and you would put it on this little ears. You go there and you do that. So you want to get all 3. Sometimes it's 4 of them, but most of the time it's only 3 of them, and all of them need pollen. So that's it. And in 3 days to 4 days, you would see a fruit coming through those flowers whilst it's closed up. Again, this is a different tools. I'm going to another flower over here, and I'll show you the difference with the brush and this tool. Is all you got to do is to get underneath and get the pollen right there, rub this and come up. And once I come up, this catch the ears. You see the ears? And that done. So it's very easy. You can do hundreds and thousands of flowers with this tool.
More faster.
Brush, more faster. And with the monk of passion fruit I have, I definitely need a different method from the brush. So now I moved to upgrade.
Pollinating.
It was, yeah, pollination.
Pollination of
That's all you got to do. Passion fruit.
passion fruit.
And if you notice that drop off, that is nothing, no problem. That would still give you fruit, because that's just where the pollen. This is actually what's going to turn the the fruit, that little bulb underneath them.
Okay.
But they got to pollinate. Otherwise you ain't gonna get no food. The flower is gonna dry up and you get no fruit.
So you hear it here live on the wreck.
This is lovely and ready to go right there.
Professional student.
Once the pollen get done. Yeah.
You love this content and you want to see more and learn, this channel is to educate, enlighten, and inspire those that want to pursue in growing, planting, pollinating. Give thanks for this honorable brother,
Yes,
Metal. Really inspirational.
Love it.
The vibration is strong.
Love it.
They,
Love it. Enjoy what you do. Love what you do.
Love
and you're
what you
gonna
do.
get success. 100% success rate.
What you got, God in flesh. Yeah, in
Can't
flesh.
love when you show passion to it.
Yeah, in flesh, God in flesh.
Yeah. Plenty bulb. All these is flowers. So right now is a good time to get your cuttings from this because it's flowering. So that's what I probably gonna do.
This is what chocolate made from.
This is what the chocolate made from. These are cacao pads. So I'm using this for my ceiling.
Yes, I. We had Soda Creek, close to Manatee, on the coastal road, and we are here on Emmett Farm. And this brother is very talented, very dedicated, and he has so many different things to show you. We have here pepper tree.
Yeah, these are hot pepper. These are actually this pepper here is called Scotch bonnet.
All right.
If you know Scotch bonnet, you might have another name. Some people call it cow nose, but these are one of the hottest hot pepper you would find. Is Scotch bonnet.
Yes, I. You hear it here live on direct.
And always remember to prune your trees because sometimes you look for the old limbs that not would put on nothing. You want to prune it because a lot of times it's just been sucking the tree, and so you would get less bearing by having more limbs.
Yes, I.
So less limb and more fruit. How about that?
So Lion Eye View TV. If you love this content, subscribe, like, and share. This is Seraphim L. We're here at Soda Creek. As you can see behind him is a breadfruit tree, big breadfruit tree. Yes, I love this content. Continue, support, and learn.
Here. And in between the corn, I plant the plantains. So while I reap the corn, now we have the plantains. Some very big bunches.
Yeah, plantain is very expensive. $1 for one, $2 for one in the city.
Yeah, right now plantain are gold.
So this is gold right now. If you can plant plantain, plant plantain or banana.
Right.
All of this is banana and plantain waft around and around us. Yes. This farm is fruitful. It's a lot of things to learn from and a lot of things to cultivate from. We're in Belize country on the coastal road. This is Soda Creek, close to Manatee, and we're speaking to a Manatee man named Emmett. He's a drummer also, an artist.
That's right.
And he produced so many different things, make drums, teach you how to play drums. But we are on his farm today. We will continue part of that segment in another segment. Right now we're going up the hill to the pineapple wharf.
Yes, so here is some MD2 pineapple. This is a little different variety. I put these in about 2.5 months, 3 months ago. And if you notice, two of them don't already have pineapples. And that's because the jack was already there for some time sitting down for you ready to put his pine. Where you putting it? Yep, I also have in between the road, these little guys here, they have actually papaya that I plant between the rows, you know. Yes.
It's what you call a real farmer. No talking, no lip service, pure action.
Yeah.
If you appreciate the land.
Overview of the land from here. This is we have 3 layers. We have a first layer, then a little dry creek, then a second layer, and then a small little dry creek, and then the back high here.
Yes, I.
So this, my plan is to have my dream house out here.
Yes, I.
This back high.
On the hill.
Yes.
Right on the hilltop. Yes, I. This is what you call life. A lot of people might run from this, but they have to run to us for the food. Because without the land, you can't plant and you can't reap. So this is wealth. Take care of your health.
Metal, Emmett Young, the founder of Drums Not Guns. He's inspirational to all, a role model to many youths, teaching drumming skills to all. Bonafide, brethren to Iman, a lion from Zion, respect and respect, and I beloved, keep the work and keep push on. Yes, I. This is a foundation, man, and I give thanks for this brethren because we connect and the vibration, the frequency is in one accord. So keep it up, my beloved. Respect.
TV. This is the Zion View TV. Anytime you see me, I'm always bridging that gap you see. From Corozal to PG, Addis Ababa to Belize City. Always in some kind of industry. Always a helping up who used to be free. Always hitting up His Majesty. But come no Empress Menin is the key. I feel balance every energy. Come to set the pace and set the people free. Give thanks to the ancestors, I share to all our higher predecessors who paved the way and helped to make it so much better. In this time so I and I could come and be her steppers and do the rights and make the chains and knots where all the fetters. Big up to Philip Golson and Antonio Soberanes. A couple of we heroes when I get them proper homage. Big up to Major Roberts and Miss Gwen Lizaraga. A couple of we heroes will help get you through the saga. I share to Carl Hushna, he's Belize's greatest doctor. Another our hero worth to mention in the factor. Henry Fairweather and Murphy and C. Big up, blessed love and blessed be. Big up to Mr. Peters and Miss Neela Vernon. A couple of we legends when we come for bless the sermon. Big up to Andy P and Mr. Paul Namor. And hail to all we heroes as we know them anymore. Zion View TV. This is the Zion View TV. Every time you see me, I'm always bridging that gap you see. From Corozal to PG, Addis Ababa to Belize City. Always in some kind of industry. Always a helping up the used to be free. Lion TV with your host, Seraphim L. This is the Zion View you see. Bridging the gap from Belize to Africa, Africa to Belize. Land of the gods with the cool breeze.